Radiant team banned.
Hello everyone, what's up guys? Myzzrym here bringing you MUFC versus Team Revival in the Asia 2012. This big tournament. We're still in the group stages, so stay with me. We have MUFC with the first pick here with a Leshrac and Rubik ban, and going for the Magnus. Team Revival choosing to ban the Nyx and to ban the Batrider. And I must say, MUFC banning up those Leshrac and the Rubik might be just, to pick up a very strong hero. The thing about the what the MUFC just did right now is they forced Team Revival to choose the hero they don't want to play against, because there's so many good heroes right now that are getting first ban all the times. One would be the Magnus, of course, another would be Nyx and Batrider. Those three we saw, they are very, very often banned in the first stage. And this time it's not gonna be the case because, well, usually we see a Nyx, Batrider, Magnus +1 ban, which is very often the Undying or the Bounty Hunter. And, well, they are going to say no. I'm just gonna ban out the Rubik to avoid having you turning my ultimate against me, and banning up another one, like whoever, Leshrac this time. If you remember, I think it was during the summer, it was a tournament casted by Beyond the Summit, and I think Zenith went like almost like AFK during the banning stage, and it was because of this was not because their captain was not here. It was deliberate. They wanted exactly to not ban anyone. And after that, the second game, they did that again, but instead of not banning anyone because it took all their reserve time, they started banning heroes like, Sniper and Spirit Breaker. It's just, why did they do that? It was to have all the strong heroes in the pool and make the enemy choose which one they wanted to pick and which one they could pick. So if you're in the first position, you have the choice of having the hero that you want. If you are in the second position, well, if there's more than one good hero that slipped through the pool, well, you have two choices where your opponent only got one, although he got to choose first. So let's go over the picks now, and let's stop talking about this. Magnus, Sven, Lina. On the other side, we have Jakiro, Undying, Shadow Demon. So Magnus, Sven, we saw that in the 6.36. A lot of times, Magnus Sven would be one of the cookie cutter lineup. You had the Sven who gets big, who gets a Daedalus, who gets a BKB, and also Magnus who helps him up with a Empower. So his cleave goes from 65% at level 4 to a total of 115%. That means he cleaves, like he hits anything, and the cleave will deal more damage than the base, than the main target gets. So Magnus, he's also very good not only for the Empower, but also because, well, with the reverse polarity, it gives everything that Sven wants. That means enemies clumped up together. So Sven, there are two heroes that actually can provide this, or three, should I say. There's the Enigma with the Black Hole, and there's a Magnus with a reverse polarity. The third one being Darkseer, who can vacuum in the enemies, but he doesn't have anything to keep them on one spot. So unless Sven gets a very lucky crit, it's unlikely that he will kill everyone. Whereas with the reverse polarity or the black hole, well, it's 4 seconds of disable, so Sven can pretty much go to town on whoever's caught in it. Lina, of course, going very well with the reverse polarity from the Magnus. She has a follow-up stun that is AoE, so... And she also goes very well with Sven. I mean, Sven has an AoE stun, Magnus has an AoE stun, Lina has an AoE stun. You get the gist. So, oh, Puck actually gets banned here. And also, she's a very aggressive support. So that means Sven can just go on someone, stun this guy. Storm Hammer deals actually a good amount of damage, 325 at max level. And then Lina can just follow up with Light Strike Array, Dragon Slave, and a Laguna Blade. And Sven doesn't even have to go in to like hit the enemy. So it's a safe bet. You get the Sven to stun, you get the Lina to follow up, and only with the Lina you may be able to get like the support off. So who do we see as banned? We had Invoker, Brewmaster, Lone Druid. So Invoker, not very commonly seen anymore due to his numerous nerfs and the fact that well, TA kind of stole his place in as a main mid hero. Batrider as well. Brewmaster, very, very annoying hero that is coming back very often on the scene right now by the Chinese team, especially with the Lone Druid. It's the Lone Druid Brewmaster combo, and that makes it very hard for the enemy to defend. We see also the Lone Druid ban, and it's going to be a Tinker pick. On the other side, Darkseer, Puck, and Night Stalker ban. Jakiro Undying +1. Here the Shadow Demon is a very strong tri-lane too. Shadow Demon initiate with the disruption, making the ice path like, you know, guaranteed, and Undying just has to put down the tombstone to spam out zombies, and then follow up with a couple of whacks and the decay. So let's see if this is gonna be the case, or if we are gonna see an Undying middle on or off lane. Right now the thing is, well, Shadow Demon, he can use the disruption on Sven, but Sven, contrary to Anti-Mage or to Phantom Lancer, his illusions aren't that strong because the illusion don't get the cleave. So they also don't get the God Strength. And what makes Sven so good of carry, it's because he doesn't need that many items to be efficient due to the God Strength. So Shadow Demon, if he disrupts Sven, it won't deal as much damage as if it was a Anti-Mage. He does have the Demonic Purge to go through Sven's BKB though, so it can slow down the Sven. Still, remember, if you get caught by the reverse polarity, it's lights out. Tinker, also a very good hero to control the map and to, you know, basically create room for Sven to farm. It's gonna be a TA against this Tinker. So if Tinker goes for the laser hit-seeking missile build, which is very rare now, it's like the maximum burst damage, but like nowadays Tinkers usually go for the March of the Machine build. It helps them farming way faster. You can also stack the Ancient with support, and Tinker can come like later on to get the huge stack. If he had like a bad early game because he got ganked or something, well, he can, you know, get back into the game or even farm faster even if he was not behind. So Tinker can also TP anywhere on the map to support his allies and to deal some more DPS, to defend as well, because Undying Jakiro Shadow Demon is a very aggressive lane. So if it's going to be this as a trial lane, Tinker, as soon as he has the boost of travel, which is going to be very early if he farms well, he will be able to defend any kind of early aggression. And Undying, usually he falls down pretty quickly in the late game. Queen of Pain.
Radiant team pick.
Alright, so scrap this. What is gonna be? It might be... Right now, Magnus, Tinker, and Queen of Pain are probably all going to be on different lanes, and that means Sven and Lina are gonna be support. Now, remember that Sven, even as support, he can still deal a lot of damage with the God Strength, as soon as the reverse polarity is here. If he has the good setup, he can just go in and cleave. The problem about the support Sven, though, is that since he's support, he won't have as many items, and that means less survivability. So that means he doesn't have the early BKB to go in and fight without any issue. But is Sven even needed here for his God Strength? Because if Magnus lands a good reverse polarity coming from the damage coming from Stormhammer, Lina's AoE, and Queen of Pain nukes, they can pretty much take down anyone, even without the Sven getting farmed. So we'll have to see. Maybe it's also going to be a Tinker, jungling. We saw that done sometimes. I think Ice did that once. Tinker just goes on the farm the Ancient as soon as level 1, and as soon as he gets the forgot about the name, the Soul Ring, he's going to be able to just farm non-stop. So let's go over the players. We have Ohio, of course, on his Tinker. Tinker is one of Ohio's main signature hero. HY is going to be the stand-in for MUFC. He's going to be playing the Queen of Pain. And we have Ling on the Lina, support Lina. Net going to be on the support Sven, getting Sentry Wars as well as Observer Wars. And we have Sharky on the Magnus. Everyone's heading up for the top lane. On the other side, we have Undying, played by Mitch. We have Melula on Temporary Assassin. We have XV on Jakiro. We have Ace Q on Windrunner, and we have 1 on the Shadow Demon. So let's see the lanes. It looks like Temporary Assassin is not going to be going for the middle. She's going to be on the safe lane farming up. And Undying looks like he's going to head up for the off lane. So there's not gonna be a level 1 confrontation, as no one's heading off for the top lane to ward the the Darius jungle. So let's see the skills. Right now we have, well, Observer Ward's already planted down. And remember what I was saying? Usually the Observer Ward, you want to plant it down around here to have vision over the tower. But the reason they don't do this is because, well, simply put, this is an obvious spot for warding. So that means if your enemy bought up some sentries, he will obviously try to put a sentry ward around there to make sure that you haven't warded here. And if they put down the sentry wards around here, and well, they won't see any ward, and that means they won't know that there's vision on the lane. DD rune found by Magnus. Sharky gonna be solo on this bottom lane against a tri-lane with TA and XV, and one very likely to be there as well. So we have level 1 smoke already, very aggressive smoke. But it's also almost a guaranteed kill if they land these stuns. Remember the damage is, not only the damage but the duration is 2 seconds of stun followed by 1.6 seconds of stun, but there's a Shadow Demon around, and as long as Shadow Demon's here, they won't be able to attack middle, but they will be able to attack top, and Dying have nothing to survive against this. He has no escape mechanism, he has not the Windrun off Windrunner, and he's getting already attacked by Ohio. Here comes the first stun, and Elena is actually going to land this stun without even needing Net's help. Ling might go down here, taking a lot of damage, but she survives. XV, very good ice path, but not enough, unfortunately. And in the mid lane, we see that HY going aggressively on the Windrunner. He has two salves, so he can like go aggressive on the Windrunner. He doesn't really mind because he can heal up. So Ohio, we see he's going for the Mars of the Machine build, of course, as I said earlier. It's the most common build now. And Net's going to single pull into the other one. So basically pulling one camp into the other. And we see that actually it's going to be a solo TA versus a solo Magnus. And the tri-lane is going to rotate top. It's going to be aggressive tri-lane. Is this going to work though? Remember, Undying already gave you up the first blood, and whoa! The sentry ward planted down here exactly gives enough vision to see the observer. Ling getting some nice experience, and there goes an observer ward, making sure that they will be able to spot anything that goes on in the jungle. Regen rune found by Net, so he has a storm hammer again. Let's open up the last hit denies board. We have 9-2 on Sharky, 9-0 on this TA, so both of them are farming quite well. We have Ohio with 10 creep kills as well in the mid lane, HYHY with 8 creep kills, and Windrunner, oh, she's having a terrible time, 2 for 0 only, and really getting pushed back by this Shadow Strike. HYHY, he used up the 2 salves already, but he has the bottle, so he doesn't really mind. Although the courier is getting used by Tinker, so he won't have the bottle anytime soon. In the top lane, it's not going to go so well for the Radiant side. We see that there has been a Sentry Ward planted down. I think the reason why the Observer Ward took some damage is because Ohio, with his allies, tried to take down the Sentry Ward and the Observer Ward. But they have to be careful. Remember that Shadow Demon is an excellent defensive support. Not if he's gonna get caught though. And he's gonna go down before using Disruption. A very clean kill here. And that leaves Ling the opportunity to take down the Observer Ward and the Sentry Ward. So before that, I was saying Shadow Demon, remember, a very defensive support. Oh, I mean not only defensive, but he is one of the best support to screw up your enemy combo. You want to chain up the stuns, well, he can use Disruption. And oh, HY getting a kill in the middle lane in the meanwhile.
Agony.
Ohio, level 4. And we see Sven going for the rune, gonna find a DD, gonna let it go to the Queen of Pain. On this bottom lane, Sharky, level 5, TA level 5. And well, Sharky has an empty bottle right now. DD activated on this Queen of Pain. Might be looking for a kill on Windrunner. Windrunner is gonna spot that, and she's gonna be very careful. 3-4-0 as of now on this scoreboard. Goal graph going obviously to the way of the Dire. Experience graph as well. And HYHY taking some power shot in the face. Windrunner aiming relatively well those power shots, making sure that HYHY has to use the bottle charges to heal up. Oh, Shackle not gonna land. And it looks like we might have some action going down soon.
Denied.
Ohio, level 5 now. 3 levels and more to the machine. XV poking his nose out. Remember that Jakiro, although being an intelligence hero, is very, very tanky. So he's going to be hard to bring down. 720 base health compared to Shadow Demon's 500 right now. Even more than the Undying, who's sitting at 680. Oh, Sharky cancelling his ultimate on the bottom. I heard this sound, I was wondering, oh, where is Queen of Pain? She went back to the fountain. Sharky taking some damage coming from the TA. TA also has bottle, and she has a magic wand. At least the recipe's here. Net level 4, Lina level 4. Jakiro on the other side is level 3 only, with Undying level 3 and Shadow Demon level 2. So they're getting massively out-leveled on this top lane. In the middle lane, 5-7, so Queen of Pain also putting the pressure on this Windrunner due to the fact that she died once already, and Queen of Pain is a hero you don't want to give kills to in 1v1 situation, because, oh, Sharky is gonna be invisible here, and that might spell the doom of Windrunner. If she goes a little bit too far, she's still gonna get skewered into a reverse polarity.
I don't think so.
Oh, is she gonna get caught? No, Sharky's not gonna try to use it. She's not gonna risk the reverse polarity. And Net now is here as well. There is no observer ward. In fact, Net and Ling both are here. Without observer wards, I think Windrunner might go down here. Sven just has to land one stun. Windrunner is active though. She will try to escape. The slow is not gonna... Oh, she can't run away. She has no boots. And she's not gonna be able to do anything. She gets the item before dying though, so nicely done here. She knew she was gonna die, so as well buy the items. Not lose any of that gold. Precious gold. Ohio is just gonna you know, take the creeps and pull the creeps himself. Supports aren't here? Well, no problem. I can do this on my own. And Ling, one aggressive observer ward here. That means that they will be able to spot out the Windrunner coming back. And that means that since they're sitting here, oh, Windrunner might die once again. She has boots, but is that gonna be enough? I don't think so. HYHY has enough, at least for Scream of Pain. Maybe not ultimate, but Blink Scream as well as the Shadow Strike. She has enough for this. Ohai, in the meantime, not taking any risk. HYHY. Oh, he's baiting this Windrunner, but she's gonna get shackled. Windrunner, is she gonna be able to survive? Nope. Not at all. HYHY also going very low, but he knew what he was playing against. And he knew that she just used a power shot, so no way she could have been sniped off. Let's go back on this bottom lane. We see that TA actually out-CSing Magnus by quite a bit. This is mostly due to Sharky going down in the middle lane and trying to get a kill. Giving TA some space to farm. And TA, what is she gonna try to buy? Is that gonna be a rush for Blink Dagger? It looks like it. Oh! On the top lane, Undying almost going down. And yeah, Templar Assassin right now, she could totally get the face boots if she wanted. But apparently she's saving up money, so I guess it's gonna be a dagger rush. Because they need some control, they need some aggression. And right now, they are not the one playing You know, they're not the one dictating the rhythm of the game. It has been Net and Ling with those smoke ganks, really hurting up the Radiant lineup. And TA, she has to start doing that as well. She wants to do that. She wants to control the game. She wants to have the rhythm in her hand. And this is going to require a Blink Dagger. She's doing the little trick, Psionic Trap laid down, and she's using a Meld. She wants a double Metal Strike. She will get one. And is she going to get two? The reverse parlay comes in. TA has the time to use the Meld. Sharky is going to evade this this trap. And now, Templar Assassin's out of mana. There goes the Shadow Demon with the disruption, making sure that HY doesn't kill the TA, but he died in exchange. So brave move by the support. Not gonna do a whole lot though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ling fishing for a kill. Oh, Mitch. No, she's not level 6 yet. Thankfully, Tinker wasn't here for the rockets. I'm not even sure if you could have killed him though. 400 health with one. That's 200 more. That's 250 more. No, it would have been very close, but I don't think so. I don't think it would have been enough due to the 25% base magic resistance. Net coming in. There comes the stun. Blink. Nope, not even needing the blink right now. Just scream. And Shadow Strike, and oh, there comes the ultimate, making sure that he goes down. Shackle Shot, unfortunately hitting creeps, but not even sure he would have survived. He had already popped the win run, so that was wasted. 7-0 right now for MUFC, just leading the way, and it is quite to be, you know, expected because Tinker now has the boost of travel, by the way. But it is to be expected. I mean, MUFC, one of the top teams in Southeast Asia. Revival, well, not so much. They are a team that is quite unknown. They won the national qualifier, I think, Brunei. But as they said later in an interview, Brunei is a very small country, and mainly the players play League of Legends. So the qualifiers weren't as hard as in some other countries. Let's say China, for example, where LGD had to fight against big Chinese team like I think DK and you know, IG and other teams like this. TA is gonna run into the middle lane, but I don't think that's where she wants to go. And well, she's doing a little bit of a dance, ringing around the Rosie, and now staying invisible with the Meld. She has a Blink Dagger, so she will be able to escape if she sees the dive coming from Net. And in the top lane, Ohio, keeping the lane push 1v4. He's not afraid. I mean, that's the Tinker. That's the power of Tinker. You know, he's out of mana, no problem. TP to the base, heal up, get everything, and then TP back. And those 4 heroes, well, they just wasted their time. Especially for the Windrunner, who is forced to TP on the bottom lane now. The tower in the middle lane goes down. And Magnus going down on this Windrunner again. With the shockwaves. And HQ has to be very careful. With an ultimate, Sharky will be able to bring her down. If he gets the full skewer into the shockwave into the ultimate, Windrunner goes down. Well, in fact, Windrunner is still gonna go down anyway. Throwing one last power shot to damage Sharky before dying to this Magnus. Magnus has Hurricane Boots, and he's soon to have the Blink Dagger as well. TP coming up, it is a Tinker.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Net
attack.
low on health, but he doesn't mind. And this is very one-sided. MUFC really showing why they're one of the top team right now. You make one little mistake, they are going to make you pay for it. And they have warded. You see the aggressive wards, like one here to see the tower bottom, one here to see the tower middle. And this is just a sign of good warding. I mean, the main ward are usually, you know, around the runes, and you know, anyone even in pub can just say, okay, I'm gonna ward. I'm putting one ward for this vision, one ward for this vision. But you have to understand that wards, the good placement of wards is situational. You're pushing the bottom lane tower, well, put down a ward there to be able to see if there's backup coming up. You're pushing up this tower, well, plant down a ward here, etc, etc. Now MUFC is gonna hightail out of here. Sharky is gonna be spotted by the Psionic Trap though, so he has a Skewer though. 1.2 range, 1.2k range of Skewer, so he will be able to get away regardless. He has almost a Blink Dagger as well. Only 100 gold away from it. Sentry Ward playing down. Want to make sure that there's no sneaky play here.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
In the meantime, Radiant top tower falls. Undying going for a pipe. Shadow Demon hiding in the trees. But here comes the March of the Machine, just mowing down the creep wave. What can you do against that? Can you really push against this? I'm not sure. Jakiro is not even level 6, and Undying's level 7. Windrunner's level 8, and Net goes in. Gonna dodge the Ice Path very easily, and he's just dancing around, not even using the stun yet. There comes the disruption to try to save Jakiro. He's still gonna go down. Mitch gonna go down as well. TA blinking in, wants Net. Net is gonna die to the Shadow Demon and the TA. And here comes the ultimate from HYHY, not damaging anyone. The zombies are starting to pile up and dealing a lot of damage. Queen of Pain is gonna get shackled in. Here comes a buyback from Sven, and everyone's low on health. Sharky has to be careful. Sharky, Net, you may want to help your ally here. And there comes the March of the Machine, killing up the zombies. HYHY, gonna blink away. Stun landing. TA gonna get chain stun. And he is gonna go down. Laguna Blade finishing the job. 1 for 11 right now. So they did manage to kill one guy, at least for honor. The honor is still safe. They managed to take one kill from MUFC. But oh lord, that looks so one-sided. Ohio still pushing up all the way. Soul Ring, Boots of Travel. And remember, this Ohio Tinker is one of the most... Well, Ohio is a newcomer to the scene compared to, like, let's say, Poppy, Dandy, and all those. But he has shown absolutely wonderful Tinker play. Especially, I think he was the Dagon Blink Dagger Tinker on Ohio that he really loves to do. Blink, Dagon, Laser Rocket, again Blink, etc, etc. Shadow Demon's gonna get caught and there's no way he can escape this. Goodbye, Shadow Demon, you're dead, just from the poison. Oh, one more right click. HY even going down on the Undying. Undying's only level 8, what can he do for hell's sake? Sharky, not using the Skewer to make the, to seal the deal, but they don't need it. They don't need it. Queen of Pain taking a lot of damage. Queen of Pain's gonna blink aggressively in. And oh, the shackle shot and the power shot missing. HY might still go down to the zombies. Nope, 7 HP. Oh no, zombies are gonna end her life.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Stun going down on HQ. And with the rockets spamming from Tinker. Ohio now gets his beloved Blink Dagger. More mobility on this sneaky bastard. One, I'm not really sure you want to get out of there. Stay in your base, one. one. He's gonna get stunned. Spirit in, stun again, and there he goes. Mitch coming in, but I'm not really sure what he can do. By the way, if you noticed, one did go for the Shadow Poison build. They needed the damage. Jakiro went for the Ice Pass build for more control. And, well, Undying going for full-on Tombstone as well as Decay. Not a single level in Soul Rip, which is, well, quite strange. Usually you see at least one level in Soul Rip because it's like a easy heal and damage. It doesn't cost anything, and it's just that it has a long cooldown. So Smoke already, again, popped for the dire side. Lina has the Arcane Boots, so that means, Sven has the Arcane Boots too, so those two can basically spam their spells all day. Any day, all day. HY, Aghanim Scepter, completed 18 minutes in. Ohio, still spamming up those rockets, being a total annoyance to this poor Windrunner. And Windrunner, oh, stun landing on Undying. Undying goes down. And Blink. Spamming up those March of the Machine. Laying down those little robot guys. And He's gonna TP out right after a rocket. With one ward here, also very good ward there. Sees this area, make sure that the enemy doesn't come out of their base, and this ward also sees this area. So basically they have the entire enemy base covered. They can't go out without MUFC knowing. If you want to go out of your base, MUFC is gonna know, and MUFC is gonna make you pay for it. Sharky, he sees XV right now. He has a blink dagger too, so if XV does something stupid, he will be able to blink and skewer. Queen of Pain on the top lane, getting a kill again on this Windrunner. And the tower getting damaged. 19 minutes, 2 for 18. Ohio coming back on the bottom. And the tower is gonna fall. Tinker getting it as well. Top lane, in the meantime, getting pressured by Queen of Pain, and mid lane getting pressured by Sven. The only one not here is Ling. Sven has 1.5k gold and an urn and arcane boots. Farmed up support. Lina even gets a blink dagger right now. Magnus trying to get his mechanism. And well, we have Ohio saving up his money, probably to get a Dagon. TA, I'm not really sure what she's doing here. She's gonna get caught. There's a sentry ward right here. Well, nice try, but you are not gonna be able to. Oh, she is going to be able to escape. Sharky almost getting the big reverse priority, but the ice path stopping him in his wave. Queen of Pain getting Jakiro, but Magnus dying to the Undying. In the end, this fight not going so bad for the Dire side, for the Radiant side. That is except, of course, for Queen of Pain coming in with the haste rune and basically killing everyone. Oh, TA dodging this Laguna Blade with the refraction, and Windrunner, is she gonna be able to survive? HY in fact coming in again, going aggressively, and nope, she's gonna die to the poison.
My thanks.
Only one tier 2 tower remaining for the Radiant, this one. And I like how the Radiant are trying to, you know, counter ward this spot, which is the obvious spot for usually when you're trying to push. But well, MUFC smarter than that. Just gonna plant down a ward here to even more aggressive than there. I mean, there you can see the jungle, you can see there as well. But this Observer ward allows you to see way further here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
HY now going for the boop. Turkey was looking for a skewer, not gonna find anyone. HY now, as I said earlier, was going to go for the sheep stick, the side of ice. Power shot, gonna miss. Now Jack Hero upping up his dual breath, trying to get some damage.
Tower is under attack.
Ohio doing his little trick again, and in fact Tinker is not gonna go for the Dagon. Net is gonna run into Jakiro. Jakiro, Ice Path, not gonna save him. Not gonna do anything though. And this is gonna be the last tower falling down. Last outer tower taken down by the Dire. Tinker going for a ultimate orb, so that might be a sheep stick. Straight sheep stick on Ohio. Coming in on the mid lane. The Queen of Pain illusion dealing so much damage to this poor Shadow Demon. And now Tinker's here, starting to lay down the Mars of the Machine. They're gonna go on the second wave, TP out. And the creep wave isn't even out of the base yet, that is already died to this spam, Mars of the Machine spam. In the meantime, Ohio going down in the bottom lane, pushing up all sides at once. There comes one stun from Net, who has a Blink Dagger. So basically all the team now has Blink. Lina has Blink, Magnus has Blink, Sven has Blink, and the Tinker has Blink, and, well, Queen of Pain has a natural Blink, so she doesn't need a Blink Dagger. TA? Oh, TA, you're out of your base! Not gonna go anywhere, though. And let's take a look. Experience 20k now. Gold ref 25k. The Radiant do have a ward here though, so they do see Sharky, Net, and the rest. Ling is going to plant down an Observe ward. And a Sentry ward immediately popped for the Radiant. Smart play. But Sharky, trying to skewer someone, he does get disrupted though. So he's not gonna find anyone but his own illusions. Ohio still being very annoying with his Mars in the Machine spam. I hear a stun going out, it was on the creeps. Queen of Pain going against this TA. And right now it's just a siege. It's just a siege with Tinker just wearing down the enemy little by little with those Mars in the Machine. The tower taking some damage every time, but it may be very long. At least until Zenith decide to go in. Oh, Zenith. I mean MUFC, not Zenith, of course. Lina got a gem to see all the Radiant wards. And nope, there's nothing here. The courier spouting out. Split pushing to the maximum. Tinker on the bottom lane, Queen of Pain on the top lane, the other three are in the middle lane. And Side of Vice completed on the Queen of Pain in fact, so she has the Sheepstick. 26 minutes, Aghanim Sheepstick. No problem. 10-1 as well. Magnus has the mechanism completed. Still having fun cancelling his RP. And Tinker? Is that his... Yeah, it is his Sheepstick as well. He's just gonna wait for the courier to bring the Void Stone as well. Oh, Ace Q, he got screwed out. And he goes down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tombstone gonna go down as well. 130 gold, always that. Magnus, 2,300. And Windrunner flies back. Want to make sure they are all 5 to fight. Jakiro's so poor right now. He has like Magic Wand and Boots. One has Boots and Bracer. And here comes Sven's ultimate. He wants to bring down the tower. He's taking a lot of damage though. But with the mechanism, they're gonna be able to keep on going. Undying almost a pipe. But is that gonna change that much? I'm not sure. Windrunner. Hard Treads. No Talisman. And there goes the tower. Net blinking away. Illusion chasing him down. On the bottom lane, we have Tinker now with his Sheepstick. Just laying down Mars of the Machine waves after Mars of the Machine waves. And MUFC are still fighting in the enemy base. 4 versus 5, no problem. Ling gonna dodge everything, or at least, I mean, Windrunner is gonna miss everything because Ling couldn't move, he was stunned. The Macro Pyre is gonna take down the creep wave. But how can you defend the tower? How can you defend like the Rags right now? You can't even go into this Mars of the Machine. And HYHY is gonna bring down the Undying immediately, bringing TA back into the enemy. And Queen of Pain even getting a straggler here.
Did you forget your safe word?
This is 3 to 26.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
There comes the double blink. The Kira is gonna go down to the Laguna Blade. The Lina, the support Lina, is 7 for 0. Wicked sick. 12 for 1 on the Queen of Pain. 1 for 1 on Sven. 3 for 1 on Magnus. And on Tinker, 3 for 0. Going for a Ghost Scepter. Oh, interesting. Not really sure what he wants to do with that though. Sven going down on this bottom tower. Level 2 of God Strength. And with Ohio making sure that the... Oh, blink in. Sharky gonna miss the skewer. Shackle not gonna latch. And again transform into a pig. Again a pig. One, he can't do anything. TA is invisible right now. TA is just hidden there. Doesn't want to do anything. Sheepstick going on. Mars of the Machine. Ohio still laying down Mars of the Machines from Mars of the Machines. And even damaging everyone who's inside the fountain, so... Bottom lane gonna get planted down. Tinker coming back in. Ohio gonna sheep that Windrunner again, I guess. Nope, not even needing that. And there goes 1, there goes 2. March, is he gonna survive? Ohio got entangled, but shackle shot I mean, but he looks okay. Very healthy in my opinion. He's just gonna TP out in the front of the fight. 3 for 30. A 1 to 10 ratio. And MUFC are just having some fun time right here.
Middle tower is under attack.
I am ever so beautiful.
Well, this is gonna be the end. It has been over for quite a time now. GG is gonna get called.
Middle tower is under attack.
Stun, gonna get dodged by the disruption. And well, Aishwa actually missing his ultimate. Ace Q, sheep, double sheep. And there goes the damage from Lina. Ohio diving inside the fountain.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
And the Ancient's gonna fall. Tinker blinking in, 1 gonna get sheeped, 1 gonna go down. TA is maybe going down before the fight finished. Nope. In fact, this is gonna be game over. 3 to 33 is the end score. And this was really a one-way stomp. So guys, thank you for watching. Again, if you liked, don't forget that the rest of the Asia is coming up soon on this channel. See ya!